Hi everybody, Graham here. I assure you I'm here. Excuse me. I don't talk through the day, so I don't know that my voice is going to come out like that. I'm just here working away, unless I'm doing a video. Okay, so I'm here with the latest updates on We Share Abundance. It's been a beautiful day here today, sunshine. Warm if you can keep out of the wind. Been a cold wind, but it's been a very, very pleasant day. We are hopefully streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. That is where I tend to see comments, and that's where I'll be heading in a moment. In normal situation, this would have been a bank holiday weekend in the UK. And it is a bank holiday weekend in the USA. It's Memorial Day weekend today, or this weekend. But in the UK, we've moved the bank holiday into the end of next week with an extra day to celebrate the Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. And if you're wondering where the flag's gone, there, which one? There. If you're wondering where that flag's gone from there, it usually covers that mirror up because the mirror can be a nuisance, sometimes reflecting light and things. Because this is a bedroom, doubles as an office, you know. Excuse me. And it's gone onto our garage door. It's there. I don't know whether we can show you. But it's nice to just celebrate the events in the country that you live in. So I'll give you a little screen share, which just kills a bit of time before we start to give a few more people a chance to get in, and then I'll get over to Facebook and we'll get started. But let's just do this, see if it'll work. He said, oh dear. I'd be dangerous if I could work things properly. Where the hell's it gone? Here we go. Share, screen. I understand. I don't know what it even said, but I might not understand. Here we go. And then you have to come back here and click on that and then show on stream. And I'll get to Facebook now. And when I'm in Facebook, I'll go to We Share Abundance Publicly. And today is the 27th of May, 2022. And I can see that we are broadcasting there. Let me get rid of the volume on my computer. Okay, and we've got Russ Cowley in the comments, and we've got the picture up there of the flag, which is normally draped over the mirror behind me on our garage door. And this is our little house in Gooseham. So we're all ready for the Jubilee. We're going to celebrate the Jubilee with everybody else. And Russ is saying I'm coming through loud and clear. Good. Ramachandra's here from India, /UK, and Richard from Devon, just up the road here in the UK, and Kingsley from Manchester, UK. So we've got everybody that's here at the moment. Oh no, just a minute. If I scroll down, yeah, we've got more people in. We've got Morris from the Netherlands. We've got Meenakshi from India and Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. And this orange blob here is probably my finger. I'm not very good at taking pictures. That's probably my finger over the lens. It's not a very low sunset or anything, but you can see. Thank you. I've just been delivered a glass of water, but you can see that we've got the flag there. Okay, so we'll stop sharing there, and I'm glad that worked. And you've got me back now with the mirror and everything. So we have Akpomade from Nigeria as well. So there's holidays going on all over the place at the moment. Let's hope that everybody that's got holidays has got beautiful weather, sunny weather to enjoy themselves. Can get out there barbecuing, swimming, hiking. One of our members and one of our very active members in the KYC team, I think Liz Groves, is doing a 51-mile hike with her dog, and I'm not sure when she's starting. She reckons it'll take her 3 days, so I'm not sure. She's backpacking, I think, so I think she's probably got a tent, and she'll be camping along the way, but I'm not sure whether that's the situation or whether she plans to stop at some local hostelries or whatever. But she's doing the 51 miles hike, and she's doing it for a charity linked to dementia. So if you see her on Facebook and you want to throw a few dollars in to sponsor her for that, I'm sure she would be very appreciative of that. And I hope the weather, if she's doing it now, then the weather's ideal for her, although it might be a bit hot for a dog. But I don't think he's as temperamental as my dog. He doesn't like the hot weather. We talk about hot weather here, you know, I don't think it's been 60 degrees today, but everybody's going, oh, it's hot, beautiful. My pal Dave Cutler lives in Las Vegas, you know, it's 103 there, and he thinks it's a joke when we say, oh, yeah, we've got lovely weather here. He gets home to his mother and she says, oh, it's lovely, lovely. It's been 62 and sunny, you know, and he has a little chuckle to himself. But it's very different, actually. The heat in Las Vegas, you know, it's 100 degrees, but it's very dry. And it's not oppressive like it can be here. It's not too bad at the temperature it is now, but it gets to 70, it can be quite oppressive. And certainly 80 to 90 degrees with a 90% humidity, which is what it was in Bermuda most of the time, can be really a little bit uncomfortable during the day. You just want to get out of it and into some air conditioning or get the fans on and things, or ride your motorbike or your moped, you know, so that you get that flow of air through your hair if you've got any. I did have when I lived there a long time ago. Okay, who else have we got? That's it. So let's get started. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love they learn and find the joy of service. And through service, bless them that they attract into their lives true happiness and everything they need. Amen. And flags apart, the flag's not here, but somebody was suggesting that we had a flag for the United States of the world, which we are. I'm not sure what the flag would look like. I thought maybe it would be a sort of little image with all the flags of all the different countries on it, but I don't know whether that is very practical. But I suppose it would give you the idea. But we are the United States of the world, and we're happy and grateful to be living in the United States of the world, where we treasure positive attitudes, love and sharing. And we are happy to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmonies, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And we got Dave Jackson from London, UK as well. We don't have any development news because Devian is with her family and has been for a few days, but I do have some things I want to address from my inbox. One of them is Tapestry have a meeting tonight. Let me see. This is their meeting, and it's at 8 o'clock tonight. If I copy this, can I copy it? I don't know what they've got to say, but it says there'll be an important update. So find Facebook again, if I can. Here we go. This is the link for the Tapestry meeting. Starts at 8 o'clock tonight, and they've got some updates for you. It would be lovely if they could introduce the app into Europe, but I don't think it will be that update in this. Just my feeling. I think they'd have blasted it out before this if the app was available. I got Peter from Kettering in the UK come in. So that is the first thing I wanted to share with you from my inbox. And then what else have I got started here? Okay, we have a query from Alan Saunders, who's one of our members, and he has a little team in South Africa, and he's trying to get them all to log in so that their accounts won't be deleted, because we will be deleting all accounts when Devian is back and I tell her to switch on the system. It's all there, it's ready to do it. Anybody that's not logged in for 2 months, they'll be gone and they will lose everything. So Alan's desperately trying to get them sorted out, but he says it's going to take him more time, and he's asking for an extension until Wednesday before we switch it on. So I don't see any reason we can't do that. So there you go. If you're struggling with people as well, we won't be deleting people until Wednesday sometime. So you've got an extra couple of days to tell anybody that you know of that's not logged in for a while. You don't want them to lose out. Even if they've only got like a 1/10 of a Share Abundance token, that's going to be worth a lot of money in the not too distant future. And I'm not talking about tomorrow. We're not a get rich overnight, be a millionaire, do nothing plan. We are building something for generations. We are building a legacy, and it's like your rich uncle left you $1 million in trust. For some, it'll be more than $1 million. And that's what we're building in that wealth builder. And it will be there for you. And when that trust comes of age, you will have access to those funds. In the same way that if your rich uncle left you that $1 million in trust till you were 25 or 21 or 30 or whatever it was, and you're only, let's say you're 15 now, and he leaves it in trust till you're 21. So in 6 years' time, you're going to be a millionaire. So what do? Do you say, oh, I'm not interested in that? Scrap it. I don't care. I'm just going to live life now, and that's it. And I don't want that money. Or do you say, okay, great, I'll carry on doing what I'm doing, and I know that in 6 years' time, I'm going to be on Easy Street. And we're in the same situation now as members of We Share Abundance, with the balance of our assets in the wealth builder side of our community. Of course, in the other side, our trading side, our business side, you can make money and withdraw it instantly over there. That is a different situation. That is earned income. In the wealth builder side, they're free gifts that we give to you. Okay, so we've got Martin Foster from St Helens as well. So that was the second email. So Alan's usually in on these meetings, but he's not here. So I hope he watches the replay. That's answered his question. I'm not going to respond to his email. I had another one, I think. Starred. Here it is. What's this? No, that's not it. I've lost it. I've lost it. And I wanted to answer it. What's the easiest way to find it? The easiest way to find it is through the forms, because it was a question submitted on a form actually. So let me get to the right browser for a start. I think I'm in the right browser. The right page, the right tab. I'm going to email me forms. You don't need to see it because it's only the questions anyway, so I won't do a screen share. And hopefully, okay. Excuse me, let me have a sip of water, see if that helps. Okay, talking about the Havasu corporate plan and the fact that I sent out a message saying, you know, just send your business people to the web page. It's geframe.com, and we'll take over. We'll do everything for you. So he's got a few questions about it. Is the program different from personal program in Havasu community? The answer to that is no. You can do it yourself from the Havasu community. You can get in touch with people and you'll make 10% if you make sales. But I know a lot of people aren't comfortable with talking to executives of large corporations. Not that you have to go for large corporations, but sometimes people are not comfortable talking to anybody on a sales basis, you know. They feel they don't have the knowledge or the expertise. But if you are confident, yeah, do it yourself and you'll get 10% commission. However, if you're not, but you know somebody that has a business or works in a business, then you can ask them to go to the page, geframe.com, check it out, and if they like it, they'll fill a form in and we'll get in touch with them. We'll make the sale for you, but it's a split commission. 5% you'll get instead of 10%, and 5% will go into the We Share Abundance liquidity pools. So it's a program that is available directly from Havasu. It's up to you whether you do it that way or whether you just say, okay, just go to geframe.com and see if you like it. And that's all you've got to do, really. Okay. So the next one is, do the program you introduce now mainly for We Share Abundance community alone? Yes, you have to be a member of We Share Abundance to use this. You can invite people to do it. They don't need to be a member of Avazu even, but they do need to be a member of We Share Abundance because they're piggybacking on our Avazu account. So they can come along and they can join We Share Abundance, which is free. Put in a company that they think might be interested, get them to just go to the page. And the reason they've got to be a We Share Abundance member is because that way we'll have their username, and they ask the organization that they're sending, when they fill in the form of how did you hear about us, to put in their username for We Share Abundance. That way we can track them and we know who to pay the 5% to. Okay. So yeah, you have to be a member of We Share Abundance, but you can join We Share Abundance purely to participate in this plan and make some very handy cash for little or no work. 3, if any one of us you introduce from your community to Avazu likely won the raffle in Avazu, is there any shares or percentage that would go to We Share Abundance charity community? 3 is whatever funds we get from Avazu, if it's not a commission for this, which we're splitting directly with you, anything we get from Avazu goes into the liquidity pools. It's there, everything. I don't want any of it. Okay, whether it's $1 million or $1 billion, I don't care. I don't want any of it. It goes into the liquidity pools. Okay, so that is the answer to that one, I think. So that's those 3 questions answered. So that was from Mayokun Oyeniran from Nigeria. So I don't think he's in the live, but those are the answers to his questions. So hopefully he will watch the replay, or somebody that knows him will let him know and say, I've lost Facebook now. Let him know. I hope we're still broadcasting. Sometimes when I lose Facebook, they cut us off midstream. Okay, we're still here. Anybody that knows him, if he's not in here, not everybody puts a comment in, then let him know that his questions have been answered. Okay. Morris Odekin on Passive had an update webinar about the NDA. Okay, I didn't know about that. I don't have time to go to On Passive webinars that last 2 hours and tell you how wonderful they are. They've been going on for 3 years with that. And at the end, there's no news. But apparently, Morris says there is some news about the NDA. We've already all signed NDAs. I don't know what Ash is up to now, but thanks for the update. I presume if I go to the OnPassive site, what is it, Go Founders Net, or they change that to O Founders Net or something, then there'll be a pop-up about it or some information there. So I will have a look, and it's a good idea perhaps if any of you are members of founders of OnPassive, then go and check it out. Thanks for the heads up on that, Morris from the Netherlands, I think, aren't you? One day, eventually, he says they are checking the signatures if they're okay. Okay, whatever they're doing. They will launch one day, 1 year, hopefully most of us will still be alive when they do. They will get there. Okay. Talking about logging into your own passive, log into your Avazu dashboard as well. It is, I think, dashboard.avazu.com. Let me check that for you. Avazu, it is, yeah, it's dashboard.avazu.com. And if you log in there, you'll check that everything that you've got there is okay or it's not. And if it's not, just sort it out, because you don't want to lose out on the Avazu deal. It's getting closer and closer now. I know there have been untold delays, not quite as many as with on passive, not quite as many as with We Share Abundance. Oh, I don't know. We're probably on about a par with them. They've been at it for about 15 years. I think we've been at it for 15 years. In fairness to on passive, they've only been at it 3 or 4 years. Okay, but if you get into your dashboard, both in on passive and Avazu, just check what's going on and make sure that you're not going to miss out. Okay. Also, get anybody that you know to just log into their dashboard in We Share Abundance to make sure they don't miss out, because they're going to be sick as parrots. I don't know why they say, where's that expression come from? Sick as parrots. Didn't know, the parrots get sick. I don't know, funny expression that, isn't it? But it came out. But they are going to be sick as parrots if they lose out, and in a few years' time, a short space of time, they say, oh, I had 10 Wheat Abundance tokens and I let them slip. 10 grand down the drain, or maybe even more. Could be considerably more in a few years' time. So get everybody 3 sites there to log into, and 4th, if you go to Tapestry, well, no, you don't need to go to Tapestry, just go to that Zoom link, check what's going on there. Instant Recall are getting ready to start making payments. You need to log into your back office there, well, into the app. Where's the app? Instant Recall. Okay, you log into your app and it'll look like that. It'll have a map on it of where you are. And if you click on the top right, it'll bring up a list of the people you've referred. And all those that have a green band across them, those are people that are active. You can see we've got a lot that aren't active. To be active, you've got to pay $4, $3.99, $3.59, whatever it is, about $4 a month. But you only need 4 people to break even on that. But ideally, you want to get 10 people that are in that green band, because that opens up 4 levels of commission. If you don't have 10 people, you're going to get 2 levels of commission. So you only need 4 people in 2 levels to break even. So you might only introduce 1 and they introduce 3, or you introduce 2 or introduce 1 each, whatever. But you really need to get 10 personals, because that opens up 4 levels, and that can mean thousands of dollars as opposed to tens or hundreds. So that's something that I did send out a message with a video in it to check out the Instant Recall. It's a very, very similar program to Tapestry. Okay. I've lost that thing now that said on passive had an update. It's disappeared. I don't know whether that's Facebook or what, but it's disappeared. And it could be that we're going to disappear soon. Facebook has a habit of doing that to us. Oh, Morris says that I deleted it. Okay, so it's not. My apologies to Facebook. Okay, Morris deleted it. So there you go. Those are the things to look out for. Yesterday I was talking about doing the investment club as a sort of mutual fund thing, but I don't think that'll work. I've had more thoughts about it, long and hard, and I have found a plugin for WordPress where we can put people in different groups, and so people can opt to join a group, and I think we'll have to have people that pay for inclusion in that particular opportunity. Now, ideally, you'll want to get in any opportunity that we have. At the moment, we've only got two. Excuse me again. Let me try again. I don't know why that should make any difference, because the larynx isn't down the same tube, is it, as the water goes down? So I don't know. Because these plans operate in different ways, and it would be perhaps penalising some of the people in Medify yielders if people that had only put money into funds because of the different way that they operate and the different percentages and things. So that that I don't think would work. So I think for every program we introduce, we will have a different group within the website, and you will be able to join the group for that website. And I'm not quite sure how far we'll be able to go, whether we can show you your investment in there. I've not had time to investigate it fully, but we can certainly put you in, or you can apply to join groups, and we'll just check that you are in fact a paid member in that fund. We have got people that are still coming in for Medify yielders. They won't be in Medify yielders until Medify yielders opens up again, and I'm not sure when that'll be. They say 30 days, but even if they open up in 30 days, it depends on how much money we've been able to withdraw from Medify yielders. We've got $4,200 a week coming in. Is that right? $2,100 a week coming in from Medify yielders. We've had 4,200 altogether because we've been in 2 weeks. But it's still in Medify yielders. It's until it comes out and hits our wallet, there's nothing we can do with it. So until we've had withdrawals sufficient to either set up a new contract with them, or we get to the end of our existing contract and renew that contract, then the people that are coming into Medify yielders now, since we started the contract, will not be involved until that time. Hope that makes sense for you. Similarly with funds, but funds will be on a weekly basis as long as we have $100 that we can put in. So we only need like 8 or 9 people to join for the funds program in a week, and we can make a stake for that week. Also, there was an error on the spreadsheet. I had the figure for funds as 10,200, and of course it's only 1,200. It's 10,000 for Medify yield, but it's only 1,200 that we have in funds. Okay, so I have corrected that, but I've not yet uploaded it to Google, which I said I would do, because I know some people can't download the Excel spreadsheet that is there, or can't open it. I suppose you can always download it, but it's no good if you can't open it. But there are lots of other programs actually where you can open Excel, free programs. Forgotten what it's called, office.net or something like that. Not Microsoft Office, I think it's just office.net. I used to have that on my computer. I don't know whether I still have. You can open Excel sheets in there, but I will put it up as a Google thing, and then everybody will be able to access it in Google Documents. And we've got Charmaine in from Morocco, and we've got me going, I think. I'll just check in the Melon app to see if we've got any people in from, or if we can see any comments from, no, we're not getting anything from YouTube or from Twitch. So that's it really for today. So in the words of Russ Cowley and Bill Haley, see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. Or in the words of Dame Vera Lynn, deceased, this lovely day has flown away, the time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen, we'll meet again. Same time, same place tomorrow, with all the latest updates on We Share Abundance and associated programs and whatever else is going on in the world. I'm not sure what time there's a cup final thing on for Liverpool and Real Madrid tomorrow. I don't know whether that's in the afternoon or the evening, but that'll probably feature if it's been in the afternoon. If it's in the evening, it'll probably be after we've finished. Okay, so until then, see you later, alligator.